we go.
Good morning, everybody. We are here with a little bit of a different podcast today. I invited my old friend Bo here.
Good to see you again, Shane. Thank you.
Who I haven't seen in a while. I've been hounding you since you got your new job to come on. And he said, hold on. It's going to take me a minute. I got to bring some friends with me.
Yeah.
So do me a quick favor. Tell everybody what you're doing now, but introduce our group we got here today.
Yeah, absolutely. Bo Hellams with the Mohave County Parks and the new park administrator. Overseeing some of the operations that happen across Mohave County, and I brought some of my friends with me who also see like daily operations within the park. So Tim is the park superintendent for Davis Camp, for those of you who live in Bullhead City. Quite excited to get to know him. He's been in the park for what, 4 years, 5 years?
I'm actually going on year 6 in July.
6.
Oh, he tried to shortchange him right off the bat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be that kind of show, huh? The new guy's robbing you of a year here. What's up with that?
But I've been superintendent for 4 years. So.
Oh, been superintendent for the past 4 years. And what's your favorite part about the park?
One is the weather. Being able to come in and enjoy the weather and what people come from all over Southern California, all over Arizona to enjoy. And it's in my backyard and I get to go to work and do what people vacation to do is pretty rad. So
Rough.
I know, it's tough.
Well, I've got a desk and a computer over there if you want to trade for a couple of days. So.
Come on, man.
Got a lot of reports to go over, all right?
There's a lot of jealousy there. Your own launch ramp right into the river. It's mighty fine. But you might not have the best gig of them all. There's a few other opportunities here. So, Jordan, you oversee the fairgrounds and take a lot of pride in the fair, but you also are a park planner. So let's talk a little about that.
Yeah, I do all special projects, grants, anything different for parks. It's nice to not have something or the same thing every day, but it is mostly in an office.
I got to imagine it's a pretty diverse work schedule, all the things that go on up at the fairgrounds.
Yes, so we have a lot at the fairgrounds, but I have 2 offices, so I'm in the admin office as well. So I get to go to all the parks kind of sporadically, which is nice.
It's a rough gig. I would go where the weather goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Spend my summers in the Hualapais and my winters down at Davis Camp.
Yeah.
Surely along the lines, Jordan has a hand in most everything that happens in these parks, planning and programming and development, if you will, with our facilities and such. It's been great to learn from her as I've gotten started with the job as well. And then our ginormous giant on the end over here, Brennan.
Who we actually put in a really small chair. So sorry about that. We usually don't have this many people.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you stood up, you're off the screen. You sit down, you're like a short guy. But either way,
Just
we're
can't
glad
win.
you're here.
But Brennan is the superintendent of the Hualapai Mountain Park, and I haven't been able to define his job other than just a do-it-all kind of guy, and he really does seem to do it all every single day. You've lived there for how long and facilitated the park for how long?
Going up there 3 years with the park, 3 months as a superintendent. So changing some things, bringing some things back, and cleaning up the park is the biggest priority.
Yep.
So you say clean up the park in what way?
Well, lately it's been the trail system, a lot of trees blowing over, making a hazard. So we took a chainsaw class. Bo went up there, moved about 30 trees.
You gave Bo a chainsaw.
I wasn't around.
No,
so
he brought his own.
No, he brought his own.
He brought his from home.
So just cleaning up the park, making it fire safe, and just getting rid of all safety hazards, trip hazards, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago we had that big fire up there.
Correct. It was 2019.
Yeah, and that was crazy. You could see it glow from here. So does that fall under kind of the cleanup, or is it more of the actual trails themselves? What exactly is the objective of the cleanup? A little bit of both.
Well, from the fire, all the trees are starting to blow over with the high winds, so they're constantly blocking the trails. So that's the biggest thing.
So I'm gonna jump right into the important stuff. There's not an actual Bigfoot up there, right?
You're looking at it.
Are you the guy in the Bigfoot suit?
No, it doesn't fit me. But, no, the ex-wife lives in Utah, so.
I knew they were mobile. Yeah. So, a little bit more serious. I do love all the wildlife up there, and I have seen videos of bears.
There are bears, black bears.
How are there black bears? Where are they?
They're on the
And
back.
how do they hide so well?
They're on the backside of the mountain. We haven't seen them in years. Last year we were able to hear them by our Pioneer RV Park. Aggressive bear, and then we chased them back over the mountain.
It was many years ago. My dad was working in Kingman, and he calls me. He said, "There's a bear running down Stockton Hill or something." And I was like, "Dad, that's some crazy talk. You saw a dog or something. I don't know what you're talking about." And I think they ended up having to shoot the bear. Got into some
That was at the post office.
Post office, yeah.
And I don't know why I didn't think it seemed plausible that there were bears in that part of Arizona, but
Yeah, we have bears, mountain lions, bobcats, elk, deer, everything, skunks.
They had a rabid fox try to jump through a car window to eat one of our park police.
please tell me there's a dash
shot
cam.
it in the window.
I have a photo.
Do you really?
Yeah, this is
he
legit.
was borrowing
This is
my
legit.
truck for the weekend.
Oh,
my
that's
patrol
awesome.
vehicle. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to give us that photo. We'll put it in a clip afterwards.
Absolutely.
We now
we'll go-
have his hide.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We'll go to a little bit less exotic. The raccoons. They might be the most intimidating gang in the area.
They definitely put the Kia boys down. And,
Yeah, a lot of fun stuff, and it's kind of the beautiful part about our parks is there are some natural things that you just can't beat.
Mhm.
You know, you just can't replicate it, and then to have those things kind of protected by the county is kind of special. What makes our town our town? You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or
Super
our county.
Super fortunate. I think each one of these parks and really what they all bring and the fellow staff that aren't here today, but the amenities that exist that no one knows about and the opportunity that's there. I mean, just the past few weekends, and I got to be honest, I've never been to Davis Camp until I got the job, unless I was doing a rescue off the river or something, but never drove through into Davis Camp. And I've never been to the Hualapais either, really, as much as I have in the last few days. And what an amazing opportunity it is that we have in our backyard.
Is there a statute of limitations for sneaking into Davis Camp before I tell you the story?
What's the year?
It was a long time ago. One of my good friends' dad lived in the park. And so we just said we were visiting him for years. And we went in there, and Davis Camp is awesome. And for whatever reason, it is a little bit off the relative radar. I mean, if you're talking locals, boating, whatever, people don't realize we used to go in there and fish off that
Off the
fishing point.
Mhm.
Yep.
And we'd be there all night long. And it's kind of interesting that it's kind of quiet.
Yeah.
Of course, you drive by there and there's 3 easy ups deep on holiday weekend. That's a little bit of a different story. Tell me a little bit about, do you get a lot of local folks in there? Is it primarily out of town people? What's the demographic like?
We have our seasons. So like right now we're in our snowbird season. All the winter visitors come down. And then during the summer, it's all Southern California and pretty much around Arizona. So we definitely thrive on the tourist portion of our population. We're doing what we can to start bringing in some locals back. We're running through some different ideas and how we can do more of like the midweek slump and get rid of that. So get more of the locals to come back in and enjoy the park that's been around
Sounds
for
like
so
an
long.
idea we had, Jeff.
Yeah, same thing.
We're taking suggestions. There's a box outside.
There you go.
Well, if I know anything about Bo's got ideas.
Yeah.
Lots
So
of
I'm sure there's some things brewing.
There's quite a bit brewing for each park, but really, just like you said, working with our local community, we'd love to see car shows and things take place. We'd love to see it all. Not defining any one particular thing,
I
but
really hate to age myself. There used to be a really cool lowrider show out of Davis Camp back in the day. It was like a mini trucking event, and it was set at the river. And so of course there were magazines in stores back then. And you'd go, and it was Davis Camp, and you'd see all these, I was looking at the trucks for sure,
Right.
not the models or any of the other
Yeah.
stuff. But,
Yeah.
and it was all Davis Camp, and it was insane. It was almost like when the bike run would take over, but it was all mini trucks.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to get. I have been trying to get Larry to bring that event to the park. Not
Dude,
for
it'd
any
be really
particular.
cool.
Yeah, not for any particular reason. I just want it. I just want it in our park. That's the goal. I want it all. I want it all in our parks, and
Yeah. Awesome.
so we're trying to make that happen. But the petroglyph conglomeration on the hillside right there. People are driving all the way to Grapevine Canyon and hiking in the. It's right there. You
All
just
right, well,
walk
listen,
in.
let me just go ahead and compliment you on your social media lately, because I've been going there since high school. How old I am is not important, but it's been a long time. And I didn't know they were there.
Yeah, me neither.
Well,
Am I the only one? who
when you're
didn't
going
realize?
down
No, I
the
don't
North
think
Beach
so.
to go fishing, if you just happen to glance over your right
No,
shoulder,
we went in the
they're
dark,
right
we didn't
there.
know. We always went late. Like never
They're-
had
They're
an
like
idea.
right there
there.
in your face. Tons of them, like just as many that are in Grapevine, and some things will be showing off in more social media videos. But
Yeah, well, you tell all these schools,
Mhm.
quit driving up to Grapevine Canyon, come right down here and
Yep.
check this out right in your backyard. So
that's a big portion of this too, is growing our interpretive services in all the parks. I mean, maybe not the fairgrounds so much, unless they want to. Well, maybe we'll learn about something at the fairgrounds. I don't know, but getting our park rangers to be more interpretive themed, education themed, and and doing nature hikes and engagement with like I really would love to see like Levy turn into a 6th grade camp out type thing. Like I had that where I grew up, but big goals, big dreams.
Yeah, well, listen, sky's the limit, right? When you got a vision and people, motivated people behind it. I did want to ask you about the fairgrounds.
Okay.
Are you ready?
My dirt parking lot? Sure.
They're gonna edit the scary music.
You
out
hear
of it.
fairgrounds, you just think fair,
Hmm.
but you guys have all kinds of stuff up there.
We're really trying. We're getting a lot more things. We have a home and garden. The spring carnival is coming up in April. Just trying to. We have something every weekend, whether it's auctions or quinceañeras or
Gun shows.
Gun shows, a lot. Yes, gym shows.
Republican dinners. What else?
Yeah, there's all. We just it is becoming a really good community space. We're fixing up the buildings. We don't have to hide the buildings anymore. So we are getting a lot more. We're getting weddings and stuff like that, which is really nice.
I'd like to ask everyone collectively, because it's kind of the cycle of things. You have someone. When were all these parks established?
80s. Well, yours was right.
Yeah, Davis Camp was
80s.
83.
Long
Human
time
Fairgrounds
ago.
was
Long time ago.
1974
Okay.
was the first fairgrounds.
The park started built in 1939, so.
Hualapai?
32.
Oh, wow.
That was 32 was CCC.
Wasn't even close.
In the
Yeah.
30s.
So the
Yeah.
collect pictures, some
We're
have
gonna
the
know
idea,
now.
the vision, then they just kind of become staples.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
then you go, man, it's been a while. We need to put some attention to them. Do you guys have some ideas, some vision, other than cleaning up? I mean, I did enjoy the giant tree falling. That was
a big one.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, with the cabins in the park, we've been remodeling them as we can, hitting the most popular ones first, and then slowly we got about, I think, 8 done. So about 20 more to go.
very
Just
exciting.
updating the amenities and making them safer.
With them being county parks, is it harder to get things done? Are they protected under some form of grandfathered in where you can't really change things? Or what are the limitations on
I
parks?
think that the biggest limitation is the way that our parks and this division inside Public Works is funded. It's an enterprise fund, and the best explain that is essentially we only operate off of the funds that are brought in through park admission, park rentals, park sales, park events. All of us, the fairgrounds, the community parks, Davis Camp, Hualapai Mountain Park, are all funded through park daily fees. And so like your taxpayer dollars, in essence, in many ways, are not in any capacity going towards your parks.
Is that abnormal for county parks? Is that
Very.
Yeah, and it makes it really hard. So a lot of the stuff that he's talking about, like revitalizing these facilities, like it goes much deeper than that. The utility behind these facilities are really what needs the most vitalization, like water distribution. Every utility you can think of is really
Electrical.
behind the times right now, and that's where that catch-up work needs to take place. And it's not like we're not throwing in the towel, not getting it done. It's just we're motivated to make those improvements happen now. And so by bringing our parks onto shows like this and in the forefront of everyone, like the goal truly is to show like, hey, utilize these parks. We need you to come. We need you to buy your yearly passes.
spend some money?
Go down to Davis Camp. Yeah, it's relatively cheap. I mean, almost too cheap in almost every sense. These yearly passes are cheap. The snow days are cheap.
How much is a yearly pass?
What's Davis?
$65. And
That's
that's for
pretty cheap.
if you bought it today, it expire a year from today.
Did you buy your where do you launch your boat on the river?
Davis Camp.
Davis Camp now. Community.
Where did you launch
Yeah.
south? Because I just bought my Jack Smith
Inn?
pass.
Oh, I don't buy
That was a
that.
small car payment for
Yeah.
that launch pass.
What is it? $175
That
now,
was
right?
$180.
$180.
Yeah,
I don't buy a river pass anymore.
yeah, that's okay. I don't
Big
mind.
bar and
Listen,
steel.
stay on the lake.
I know it. I'm an
Stay on the lake,
I'm
buddy.
an invasive species to the river. I
You
think.
take that big old floating brick up to the lake
Yeah,
and
my bathtub.
I think it's bad. I saw some poor jet boat go by. We've talked about this ad nauseum. We don't need to kick a dead horse. And that guy looked like he was going to kill somebody. He was so pissed. You know.
As we're drinking our martinis, just
It's the funniest thing.
yeah,
but,
it is.
Um,
From
and-
my point of view, anyways. But
Yeah, well, it's a lot funnier from your point of view. It's not that funny from mine. And obviously, you guys don't really have an annual fee for the fairground, but I think it's pretty affordable.
yeah,
to
but
go up there.
$12 for the entrance to the fair.
Fair's $10.
$10. So like,
Boy, listen, if you guys raise all your prices after you come on the show, I'm going to get so much shit. And how much is it? I mean, I should know. I go to
It's probably
Wallace way too much.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah, same price.
Yeah,
as
we
Camp,
have the same
$12.
fee structure, so it makes it pretty
Really?
easy. Yeah.
And is there like a one pass you buy for everything, or?
Yeah, that's our annual pass. It works for all the county parks.
I have overpaid so much.
Yeah, we
Just in running up to the Hualapais on random,
we-
either it's too hot for Bullhead or it snowed or whatever else. I probably paid that a couple times over. So I do want to ask. I know I'm jumping all over here. When that snow hits, is it like all hands on deck? Because I've been like the first truck waiting for them to plow the roads. You know, nobody go through, and then it's like a highway an hour later.
Right. Yeah, it's all hands on deck. The nice thing is the roads will close the mountain, so it gives us time to prep the park.
Yeah.
So we got a couple hours to plow, shovel everything.
I was say prep the park, meaning
We have a snow plow that we do the roads inside the park, and then shovel all the walkways and get it ready for the public to come up.
and how many plow trucks do we have for the entire county?
That I don't know.
Probably not many,
but
right?
Parks is under with roads. We are in the same
Okay.
department as or category as
We have
roads. So
4.
they help
snow
us
plows.
every single time. It's never even you've never had a struggle getting
No.
There's not a whole lot of need outside of the Hualapais. I mean, we don't exactly get a ton of snow anywhere else. Another thing that's interesting is Mohave County is huge.
Yeah. People don't think about it, but
Mohave County is huge,
We're the
and
5th largest county in the country.
really,
second
Yeah.
in the state,
Yes,
right?
second in the state.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
get
Yeah.
trivia.
Dang,
there,
we're
too.
fall. What other fun fact? you got?
The county parks are so spread out, and some of our work is being done in Colorado City. We take an airplane to get up there just to make sure that the park maintenance is getting done correctly.
All right.
Yeah. It's a pretty huge county, and I think that was like in the first few weeks of taking the job, it's like, oh my gosh, I went from driving 6 minutes
Yeah.
to like 2 hours every day.
Well, I follow some of those local politic pages and things, and they talk about Mohave County, and then you're talking about everything from Lake Havasu to Colorado City
Yep.
and all this desert in between. And it's very, very diverse interests and needs. And I think the parks are pretty safe from that. I think everybody's pretty on board with.
You'd think.
So we can't agree on even parks?
Well, I mean, everyone's got an idea of recreation, right? I mean,
Yeah.
every one of us thinks of recreation in different terms, and I think our objective, and truly with Jordan's vision as well as park planner, like trying to get all those ideas to come together to disseminate it correctly into all. Because outside of our regional parks, and what I mean by that is Davis and Hualapai, and the fairgrounds as well, we have four community parks spread out all across Golden Valley,
Chloride.
and
Dolan Springs.
Kingman.
That's a lot of commuting to.
A lot of windshield time.
Yeah.
and we really do a good job at kind of hearing the needs of the community, and each community, I mean, and as some are more vocal than others, but each community has their vocal spearhead of like, I want to see this in my park.
So give me some examples. You're not necessarily the community, but what are we talking about? Like somebody wants to ride dirt bikes and somebody wants a walking path.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, right? One of our community parks has mountain bike trails in it. The new park in Colorado City is going to be a mountain bike specific directional trail park in Colorado City. Hualapai Mountain Park's more hiker, nature, like less sound, more nature. Davis Camp is, a fiesta. And like the needs for all of this change drastically in the fairgrounds. I think when you think about the fair too, how do you captivate that massive county to come to the fair? How do you get people from Havasu, people from Colorado City, people from Bullhead? Like, how do we reach all these communities to say this is the county fair coming?
Here's my question. You're telling me you're not getting all of them now? Because the last time I went to the fair, it was so packed.
Oh, yeah.
Like just parking, I was like, me, I'm losing my mind. My daughter's as many years ago, she's younger. I'm like, you really want to do this, sweetie? Why don't we go to Five Guys and go home?
Yeah, luckily the fairgrounds we have a very large fairground, so we're working on space utilization for a lot of that stuff.
So at the fair, there used to be a dog track? Is there
Horse
still
track.
a dog track? Is it a horse track?
No, it was a horse track,
Okay.
Hualapai Downs, when I was a kid. So I grew up in Kingman, and yeah, we used to go to the horse races.
No kidding.
I believe they got rid of it in the early 90s. So the grandstands, the big bleachers where the rodeo is, that was actually, there's windows for when the horse betting was. We still use a lot of the jockey rooms and the stables for other things now. But yeah,
That's
it started
pretty
as
rad.
Hualapai Downs.
Did that go away just kind of organically from lack of interest, or was it like a animal rights? thing back then? I feel like in the 90s that wasn't really a big thing.
I think it was lack of interest. They
Really?
got smaller and smaller. Each county had one, so Coconino still actually has their racetrack.
Really?
I don't know how often it's used, but they still have all the rails and everything for it.
That's wild.
But-
I had no idea.
I mean,
I thought it was a dog track.
A lot of history. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a dirt bike track there in the corner, not being used. Just
Right.
the bones. Just the bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can fix that.
I know it. I know it.
Yeah. Davis Camp will help fund it.
Yeah.
I will help support that.
So let me ask you guys, what are some of the visions? I mean, I'm sure you've heard from the public, but I'm sure you guys have also, you're the experts. You're there all the time. You see kind of where the opportunity is, what people are into, what doesn't perform well. What's some of the vision for our parks?
Well, I think we'll just attach them as much as I know. Jordan, jump in wherever you want. But for Davis Camp, some of that's been spoken about is that church and the white facility, the schoolhouse. It's a schoolhouse, isn't it? It's the old schoolhouse.
It was a church
It was a church.
originally.
They're
and then
trying
they
to
added to it.
revitalize that. That'll be on the forefront of getting done with the assistance of the Artisan Guild, hopefully, and kind of bringing that back to life. That corner, that intersection, putting some better signage. You ever seen those really cool colored signs traveling through Mexico,
Well, you know I don't
Ducati?
go to Mexico.
Well, if you ever look at my photos,
I just got a passport last
He's gonna plug his
year. And I
Instagram
haven't
here in a
left.
second.
I haven't left the state actually.
anyways, these.
You're gonna have to
Yeah.
tell me about Mexico. Though.
So these signs all across, in every state in Mexico, every city, they have these indicator signs that you're there, and they're like giant, beautiful letters. And right now we are actively working, and this hopefully will be done before summer with the assistance of hopefully Mohave Community College. These big letters are Davis Camp, right on the corner of 95 and the Laughlin Bridge. A lot of hopefully, I don't know. I don't want to say it, but I have big visions for Davis Camp. I would love to see mountain bike trails between Catherine Landing and where the campground is Catherine Landing.
Yeah.
That hillside behind them leading over into Davis Camp. I would love to see that to be a parks trail system to utilize that land a little better. And we've already been through the chamber in discussions of kind of how we could utilize more of the off-season utilization of the park. And maybe with Davis Camp and Catherine Landing coming together to put some trails there, or just non-motorized recreation trails.
Is there conflict, and we'll go back to all the other ideas, is there conflict in getting support from the city to a county park? I mean, because it's in the city. I mean, the city takes pride in it, drives tourism, traffic, things like that. Do you guys get support from the city, or is there kind of a, no, that's your thing, we're worried about our parks?
Speaking from my own knowledge here, I don't know that Toby's ever had that mindset in any capacity of that is your job to do. There are certain things that he's not going to fund or not going to help with, but the partnership.
Still $60 passes, man.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
The partnership, I think, between the cities, in every city, in Kingman with Hualapai, and Kingman with the fairgrounds, and Bullet City with Davis Camp, and all the community parks out there, I think really what we're trying to do is create a cohesive environment where we are so proud of our park that you're also proud of it. And so, roadways and all the sidelines of our park in Davis Camp, Toby's already called out and said, can we make it more beautiful? Can we just add some beauty to what is there? And I think those relationships, especially with his leadership, are critical. I've appreciated his leadership in many of the different jobs that I've had.
I mean, we all reap the benefit when it's
Yep.
awesome.
The goal, too, and I've talked to Dave Heath about it, the goal is that Community Park is at capacity, that Davis Camp is at capacity, that Catherine Landing is at capacity. Our region thrives through tourism. That you look at the business fold across our entire, at least the Colorado Riverway, it's dealing in tourism in some capacity.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we all win when the park thrives. And not on a soapbox, but recreation is king. That's the only reason I live here. I would not live here if it wasn't for the river or the dirt bike riding or the jeeping. I would be gone.
It's funny. I talk a lot of crap on the internet. Hopefully you don't follow me soon. And I always make fun of people saying, I really needed this. And these girls are like, oh, I needed this night out. That was me on Saturday out on the boat.
Yeah.
I was like, God, I needed this. I was sick and tired of sitting at the house, doing whatever. And man, getting out on the water, whether you're standing on the beach, drive your truck down, or you walk down, or you take your boat out, it's what makes most of my year.
Yep.
And I feel like that's very true for a lot of people. What brought people here? They came out here on their boats back in the whatever day, and here we are 30 years later with a whole different community.
I think more. Yeah, I think more than calling out these bigger projects and ideas that we have, the true reality is we want to get our parks up to a state that we all enjoy. That you're not going to work every single day to fix a broken water line, or you don't have electrical issues in the parks to the RVs. Like, it was crazy. I went one of the first weeks. We had someone leave our park, and it left an opening in the RV slots. And I was like, well, we should probably advertise this. We should probably jump on and advertise it. He goes, advertise it? I was like, yeah, we got to make sure everyone knows we have an open lot. He goes, I got a wait list of people that the lot was filled in like 30 minutes. It was over. They called and it was done. And so like big ticket ideas, right? Let's put more RV spots in. If we have that much of a demand, let's put more RV spots in. If he's got camping needs and rental opportunities in the wall, you've been at what capacity for the last 3 weeks? Mm-hmm. So I want to dabble in the world of over recreation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What can we really facilitate without jumping into do I want a downhill mountain bike course at Hualapai Mountain Park? Yes. Am I going to do everything I can to make sure there's a directional downhill mountain bike course for shuttleable trails in the Hualapai Park? Every day of my life.
That a boy. I like it.
Yeah, but that's not the day-to-day work. The day-to-day work is make sure the cabins are functional, that the water system works. I mean, he doesn't even have running water. I mean, we got to revive breathe into them again. So, and they have. We're not coming up with anything new, and these staff have been working. I've been here for 5 weeks. I shouldn't even be talking about this topic, but
you guys tired of them yet?
Yeah,
5 weeks.
Nice.
It's been a long 5 weeks.
but the reality is these folks are so motivated, and they've been so motivated, and I think my objective is just kind of leveraging off of this. Let's get everyone engaged again. And when you guys think of something and you're like, oh, we want to have a staff day, I want you to have your staff day at Davis Camp. Like I want people to start thinking about the parks in that capacity again of like, oh, I forgot about X. Let's go there. And that's what I'd like to see more than these big ticket projects, just motivated to be a part of the parks again. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we got a little off track, but Hualapai's, any grand ambitions? I mean, obviously we got to get things up to date, functional, we got to be solid there, but anything you'd like to see happen?
There was plans a couple years ago for a new sawmill RV park. That was 50-50 grant funded, I believe. So
100% actually.
100%. So that's on the table.
I'm glad you're here with all the facts.
That's my grant. Yeah, I wrote it. I bled, sweat, and teared it.
We're kind of fast and loose with the numbers, and I like that you're on this. This is good.
Yeah.
So because right now
That's why we keep her
we have
around.
2 RV parks. We have 2 RV parks. One has 10 spots. The other one has 37. For the most part, those are full. And so, we just need the more space for the RV park. A lot of people will go to Hualapai for the summertime to escape the heat from Havasu or Phoenix. So,
Or Bullhead City.
yeah,
or here.
It's a good break.
We have grants as well to look into fixing up Levy too, right? The access road. It was like ARPA funds or something, if I remember correctly.
No, I believe a Rotary actually gave money to fix the levee
Oh, wow.
the first time to get it going. Rotary fixed that, and then we still have the grant match this year to continue on with Sawmill. So, I mean, it's a big project. It's about
So I'm going to ask
$7
you
million.
this. When you
Yeah.
hear Bo talking crazy about mountain biking downhill, and do you just go, what are you talking about? This sounds
Oh.
crazy. Or you're like, this is awesome. I can't wait.
Oh, I've been in parks for 8 years, or almost 9 years, and we've been meeting with CRADA, the Colorado River Trail Alliance, BLM for the downhill it's been about 5 years now, but most of it's on BLM land. But there's a lot of potential. I look at money. Mountain biking is a huge recreation industry. So whether I don't really mountain bike, but I know that but I know the money it brings in,
I don't
and
like the mountain walk.
yeah. No,
I like the mountain look.
yeah,
Mountain drive, maybe.
Yes.
yeah.
If I can drive around, see some deers, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
Cool.
I know it's a low bar, but
one
that's
of the big things that's been in the talk for a long time, and you're starting to see this trail creation across the city of Kingman rapidly. They are developing mountain bike trails at a rapid speed in all these different regions, but they want to do pie in the sky from the Hualapai Mountain Park all the way down to Beale Street, and the goal is to kind of link that into some of my larger ideas with the landing pad where we could kind of launch trails off maybe the eastern side of the mountain, while this comes off the western side of the mountain, and just have one big hub. And it's just pipe dreams right now, but
where it starts.
that's where it starts.
There's a lot of grant money.
Yeah.
It's a big industry.
The reality
Yeah.
too is like we don't have the quality of dirt. Lake Havasu doesn't have it. Bullhead City doesn't have it. I mean, truthfully, Kingman doesn't really have dirt. It's very rocky. Hualapai Mountain Park has giant granite slabs and decomposing granite, and it is the best terrain. I mean, it's like Big Bear. You know what I mean? If you want to look at Snow Summit I mean, it's quality terrain where we can build some decent obstacles and put ourselves on the map as a downhill course. So
Yeah, and it is a big industry in other places, and we really don't get any of that.
Nope.
You know,
you're talking about it's not even poor people, right? I don't mean that in a negative sense, but I mean like these bikes are anywhere from $5,000 to $12,000. Like,
right? Yeah, no, it's funny because every
I
thing
need
that
poor
you get
people.
into. Oh, trust me, you know I'm not buying one of them bikes.
Yeah.
If you're talking about me, I'm not offended because I can't afford one of those bikes.
They're expensive, but they'll bring in 15. You know what I mean? They'll bring in 15 bikes. They're gonna go out to eat. They'll stay at the cabins. They'll hold races. Like the industry that follows that is tremendous.
Yeah, I think where was that video you had of riding your bike?
Everywhere.
Well, the one that was pretty badass going over that big gap.
Up
Good
in
job.
It's one of the first ones you showed me
In
when
St.
you came on the
George.
show. Yeah,
yeah, I did. It's called
Unbelievable.
It's the Grafton Double where you jump over the big road gap. Is that what you're talking about?
Road
Yes.
gap, that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
I don't know, dude. It was awesome.
It was rad.
You
was
cleared
awesome
it
for
really
you,
good.
not
But-
so much for me.
Would have
We'll
been
get
cool
some
to
of that
watch.
stuff in the Wallabies.
Good job, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the extent of my contribution for
Yep.
sure.
I liked the post. That was pretty cool.
Low risk life and limb for me
Yeah.
to go. Eh.
Yeah.
Could have went higher.
Yeah, there's a thumbs up. Is there a meh button?
Yeah.
Could have been bigger.
I think that they're just untapped. Really, the truth is all these parks are untapped, and what we can do in Davis Camp and even the fairgrounds. I mean, just the development that can take place to kind of revitalize these facilities are so immense.
So what do you need from the outside world?
I think
Or what do you want? I guess need is probably a strong word. But what do you want from the outside world?
I just want people to know that we're open to having your events. Like we want promoters to come out and look at our space. And yeah, we are the county. We do have a lot of requirements. There's a lot of risk and liability, policy and regulations that we have to follow on a daily basis. But we want you to come to our parks. And
Where can
utilize
you
them.
hold things and not have that?
Right, right, right.
You do. I'm open to ideas.
Yes, you are right.
Yeah.
But the goal though is to have our parks utilized again, and we'd love to see it across the board. I mean, a wedding up in the Hualapai is what a breathtaking place, and
Yeah.
the fairgrounds. I don't know. You should do like drifting in the parking lot, something crazy. You know?
There's all
Yeah.
kinds of cool stuff.
Bo
And I'll
always
tell
has
you,
good ideas. He
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
has good ideas.
There are a lot of cool things that will come to you when people know you're open to it.
Mhm.
You know, and you can't beat the natural locales and the facilities that you can offer. And who knows what could come here when you have willing participants, people open-minded to it. So
I think too, in sense of motivating the staff, like, and it probably has already always been this way, but like, I really want you all to think like, well, what could take place in this park? You know, as we put together performance measures and metrics in place, like really thinking about the next step for your own parks and your own vision, because it is not going to be, and never was supposed to be, you know, the Bow Show or anything. It's about working with everyone in our community. I would love for a community member to come up to us and be like, I'd love to see, you know, shuttled rafting services at Davis Camp where you put us in at the dam and you pick us up before the bridge, and we can do that all day long. Like,
yeah. Remember we talked about
that's probably $1 million idea right there.
Oh, somebody hurry! Get the copyright on it. We talked about kind of how the boating world really lives south,
Mhm.
and it's such a beautiful little stretch of water up there. And whether it be, I think Matt had the Eliminator guys all at Riverside one day, and we talked about, kind of like the video you did on the lake. You can do a wake boat competition right out there. You have everything you need, the facilities. You can set up cameras. I mean, people just got to get their minds wrapped around the possibility.
I think too, and with my own tweaking of my, at the Bullet Area Chamber, my objective was Bullet City. And it truly was. It was always Bullet City and the surrounding area, but like really taking that focus. Well, the county parks serve everyone. And with the backdrop of Laughlin, with the stage right there and that whole south, I mean, it is breathtaking. And I just,
Badass.
the amount of events, what you could fit in that squadron of your park, or that, that little bit of your park at a nighttime event with that backdrop, incredible. And the ability to, you can rent that whole thing like an event promoter. If you're out there thinking, gosh, I need a big space where I can have camping, I can have secure entrance and exit, I can have facilities with showers and bathrooms, and I can set up my own parking and camping and all this. Come on over to Davis Camp. We'll help you out.
Yeah. So talking about Davis Camp a little more specifically, so do we have a?
I got a. What do you want?
I don't know. What do you got to do? What do
I
you
got a photo of the.
No.
There we go. There we go.
Look at that. What are you sucking it in there, man? What are you doing?
Trying, dude.
Yeah.
That's why I put Bo on the other side.
I knew they'd have
I'm a
fun with
big
that photo.
angles guy.
Yeah.
I just knew it.
This is definitely not angle friendly.
Do you have anything? Can you go to the? I don't care. Where do you guys have some images from Davis Camp? That be on the website, Facebook
I have a
page.
Hobby County Parks page with that.
Yeah, here we go. Click on Davis Camp.
All right.
I want to talk a little bit about the actual
Are we
layout
about
of
to be
Davis
embarrassed
Camp.
right now? What's
I don't know.
I
You
don't know.
not up to date on your website?
No.
What are you doing?
That's above my pay grade.
Oh, here we go. So that's actually is there any expanding that cover?
just
photo
type it
there?
into Google, Davis Camp, see what photos you get.
There-
Oh, this is
no,
always fun.
I don't
Yeah,
wanna
just
do
Google
You're
that.
like, here's a
I don't know
beautiful
about
serene
that.
image.
Yes.
Here's a fist fight.
Yeah, stay away from the reviews.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
have to screen that first.
Yeah.
But you guys have all the.
Oh, yeah,
How
there's more
much
pictures
actual
underneath.
waterfront
Oh, there you go.
do you have? There we go. Look at that.
Look at the creek. Gosh, what is the waterfront? 2 miles?
Yeah, it's just shy of 2 miles. It's like
Yeah.
1.7 miles.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
And obviously, you're the closest thing to the dam.
hmm
And now, what the hell is that?
Yeah,
What am I
what's
looking
this?
at?
It's an island, guys.
What?
If you
It's
go
a body of water.
If you go to Google Earth, in the 10-year plan for this park is to carve out an island,
Wow.
like Lake Havasu Island. Will it happen? I don't know.
It's more of a
It's
peninsula
there.
right
It's
now.
there at high water. It's there.
Yeah,
You
really?
just have
It's
to
an
get
island.
Interesting.
the brush out.
Jeff, do me a favor. Go back to the one with the airplane.
Okay, let's go back.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I'll be wandering on these
Yeah,
shows
that's
a little
good.
bit. So you go to obviously the airplane is pretty cool and unique. But behind all that, you have a ton of open space.
Right. So this is our South Beach area. So just like in the bottom left, that's like where the boat launch is at. We're standing on what we call the island. It's more of a peninsula, but wishful thinking. And then that's where all that space you see from the bridge. All those
And it
blue
is a badass
ramadas.
backdrop.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Yeah.
pretty rad picture right
Dude,
there.
at nighttime with the lights lit up, I mean,
Yeah.
all the gears are turning, right? Like, I just want
Yeah.
some big events there.
So I always used to go fish up on that little fishing outpost thing.
Mhm.
And my buddies would all go fish on that end. And that is where they all caught the big fish. Apparently I fished in the wrong spot for years.
Yeah, I just fish at Walmart.
Way more success.
Yeah, I got
Probably
a
even
lot
cost
more
you less
success.
money.
Yeah.
There's a fisherman.
Yeah. But what are the limitations of the free space, the open area? I mean, is that just a big blank canvas?
Pretty much. I mean, when it comes to utilizing it, I mean, we do day use,
Oh, there's
camping.
a great example. Thanks. Jeff.
Yeah, that spot on the right is what we call our swim area, our swim beach. So it's actually buoyed off. It's a little bit more of a sandy than a rocky area. So it's a lot more family friendly, and there's no skis or anything in there. So give some options for some of the younger patrons that come in. We are with
Yeah.
some younger kids.
Have you seen any change? I've heard rumors that snowbirds don't exist anymore. Like they were a conspiracy theory this whole time.
I've been
They
laying
never
out breadcrumbs. They've been flocking.
did.
They're still coming. Like Bo said, I mean, we had a list. Like when he's trying to peddle this spot, and I unrolled a
You're,
list,
hold on,
and
Bo, I got it.
it literally took 30 minutes to have somebody else in that spot
Yeah.
again. It took no time. at all.
So, do you guys track all the snowbird data? Has it changed any? Is it same?
We are actively going to be piecing together snowbird data so that we can advertise appropriately.
I would say that we haven't seen much of a change, except for I do feel like I see a lot less RVs on the road, literally on the road. And that's obviously just my observation. But I think that's probably more people who aren't RVing as much. They either bought places here, or they changed their transportation. Have you noticed any change in the people?
Not so much for us. I mean, we've had the same people coming year after year after year. There's a couple of guests that have kind of out-aged RVing and towing things and bringing their side-by-sides. Now they just stay in the vacation homes that we have available too.
One of the
So
cool
we
things
don't
that just
really
took place
lose them.
too, like outside of the snowbird population, you just had a giant Jeep convention. They
Mhm.
all rented that South Beach area,
Yeah.
pulled their RVs and Jeeps in, and they were going Jeeping in the Black Mountain Range every day. What do you
Yep.
think, 30 of them or so?
Yeah, every year this Jeep group comes, and
Yeah.
I mean, there's several $100,000 Jeeps and
Well,
big
their
one-ton
motorhomes were
axles.
more expensive than their Jeeps.
Yep.
Yeah,
You should
I
have
mean,
seen the lineup of
the-
motorhomes
Oh,
down
some
there.
of them are
Nothing
400
makes you
Oh,
feel
yeah.
more poor than watching someone tow your truck behind their $1 million motorhome.
Yeah, with a side by
With a
side on the
side-by-side,
bed.
yeah. And you're like,
Yeah.
it's like the guy with the yacht with a boat inside a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
he's got
like-
a jet ski in his jet ski with a
Yeah.
helicopter on
Yeah.
top.
That's right.
Ridiculous. So I want to ask you fellas, I can't tell, they are badged and armed. You got to see some wild stuff at these parks sometimes. I have been down there.
Yeah.
It gets a little wild sometimes. You guys solely responsible for that? You got some.
Yeah, so at Davis Camp, there's only 2 officers at any given time. So
That's 15, folks. 15 officers.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but
About to.
during the summer we have a cap at 3,500 people, and we pretty much sell out every year. And with the help of the Hualapais and their police officers, and we have an erase team that does like environmental crimes with dumping and littering out in the desert. They come and supplement, which is huge. And then we have a volunteer reserve program too. So, I mean, we make it work, but it's a target-rich environment for sure.
Yeah, I can only imagine. We kind of joked about, but literally, it's like 3 easy up steep sometimes.
Yeah.
You go across the river and it looks like a small.
It's insane.
Yep, weather's heating up. We're getting busy. I actually just got a call from dispatch a little while ago, and we're still
Shit,
here.
we are live. They know you're here. They're right now running them up.
We're busy.
And what about the Hualapais? I mean, probably similar things on a different scale, but
Oh, we get typical drunk people renting cabins and all that stuff. The biggest thing in the summertime is, Lover's Lane, go up there, the Hualapais, and they don't realize people are around. So we do see a lot of things that we shouldn't be seeing, but
Lovers Lane.
We can imagine.
just be aware there's eyes everywhere.
yeah, listen. So
Just
I don't think I
Brennan.
want to.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you a story, but now after that, I feel like I don't want to go there.
Statute of limitations, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So one of my good friends got hurt up in Hualapais, and you probably know some of the people involved and whatnot. I'll tell you, it's a hell of an operation. I was just randomly up there. It was snowed. I thought, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go check it out. So as I'm just wandering around out there, because I do
In
do that
tennis shoes.
sometimes, in tennis shoes and shorts, like an a-hole. There's a guy comes charging through. I'm like, "You good, man? What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, we got an injured hiker up here. Guy broke his leg. This, that, and the other thing." And I think for whatever reason, I think my kids are on vacation with their mom. So I was just bored at home. So I went out by myself like a dummy. And so I followed him up. So you need a hand? He's like, "I don't know." I said, "Oh, I'll tag along." I get up there. And one of my good friends who coaches high school football at Lake Havasu is up there with a broken ankle. And they got him out on a board. And it's just 2 or 3 dudes out there. And I end up helping lug this guy down off this mountain. He's bigger than me, big old guy. Actually, I'm probably heavier than he is. It's not a contest or anything. But, and I'll tell you, those guys are gangsters. I mean, they just plowed through that snow. He was all the way up. I can't remember what trail, but you're talking winding down in the snow and ice. There's a good couple feet of snow. This was probably 3-4 years ago. And those guys were awesome. I don't know where they just are park rangers who are available. They call search and rescue or what. But
We
it
have
was
a
awesome.
rigorous training camp that we run these guys through, and
It's tough.
And it's thug it out. Is that the training camp?
A lot of people have a hard time keeping up with us because we hike it all the time. So,
Oh, yeah.
but
It
yeah,
was
if someone's lost or injured, we respond, but we also contact search and rescue because they are more equipped, so they can find them and get them down.
Yeah. So my buddy, I'm gonna have to send this to him. He's big, buff, bearded dude, and they got him taped in this thing and sliding down this thing. I'm carrying the backside, so he's just staring at me the whole time. He
Look like a
probably
broken
was not
ankle
bumped. He's
and
just
getting
sitting there
laughed
like, and he ended up sending me an X-ray, and he snapped his ankle in half.
Oh, wow.
And he up there like a dum-dum in shorts and tennis shoes too. So life lesson: don't go up there in shorts and tennis shoes when it snows.
Never.
But
there's a lot of adventure to be had in the parks. There definitely is. But I think ultimately, and what we want to get across to everyone is just come out and play. Play where you live. Be proud of play where you live, and be proud of where you are.
it's almost like you've thought of this before.
I've gotten all the social media. I own it all already.
That's right.
But I just truthfully, I would love to see people. You live in such a beautiful area. Get out and enjoy our environment, our county. Get out and enjoy our county.
So I have noticed we did bring that website up, and I saw the panic in your face. So I think you have some work to do on the website. Is that what?
I just hadn't looked at it too much myself. So
But I have appreciated the extra attention on social media. You know, I'm a social media addict. Do you have their Facebook?
Yeah.
Could you please?
Sure.
And everything. I mean, it's so little and simple, but whether it's just the how many deer in the picture or the tree falling down, I'm here for it, man. It's
100%.
fun.
Everyone
It's
else is
awesome.
too.
There's
Everyone
cool
else.
stuff at all these parks. And was that on the Hualapai page or Mohave Parks?
It's-
oh, there it is. Look at it. Is that the elk picture from today?
Yeah, so I posted that.
this
I couldn't tell how many elk there were, but
There's one,
Cut that
maybe
out.
two.
yeah, that's how I know. I fancy
I
myself.
still don't see him.
Yeah, I fancy myself a hunter, but I'll be in the Hualapais. I know there's elk there, and I still don't see them until they're damn near on top of me. So I clearly need
They're
to.
walking through the cabins.
You know, just two in the. I just ran this report this morning, but from my start date to today, we've gained 672 followers just by being re-engaged,
Yeah.
and 490,000 views.
Makes a
Yeah.
difference.
It does. It just does. We're not doing anything special. We're just trying to re-engage again.
You know, we don't want to talk about the chamber, but same thing with the chamber. Like where you put your focus is where you see
Yep.
results. And if you want the yeah, look at that. I did not know. Do you guys
Anybody
know
know
what
that?
that is actually of, or where any history on
That's
it?
the coordinates to the fishing spot you were supposed to be.
I missed it. I clearly can't read the language. I don't catch any fish.
But it's beautiful. This is like a part of the park that I think is so stunning. I would love to work with Army Corps of Engineering and the tribe as well, and make it more interactive to our community. Maybe that's a pipe dream for this park. It's just
I think they have interpretive panels.
Yeah,
you can
there's a
read
bunch
about
of
'em.
readables that are right underneath it that explain it and kind of.
Maybe I have to post one of those before I have to drive.
We don't want to give away all the secrets. Once you come in.
Smart man.
I know it.
So what am I looking at there?
That's the retention pond up by Levy Boy Scout camp. So it'll be gone in a couple months.
Oh, go back. Oh, it's a fine toilet.
It's your office.
how many were there?
Good
6?
office.
It's a good office to be in.
4.
We all have that office.
4.
There was 4.
Who was first? Who commented first?
There's 1, 2, 3.
One to the right. And I have literally done this before where you see one deer and you're like, oh, look, a deer. Then 9 of them move around behind. You're like, oh,
Oh,
if it was
there's a
if
deer.
it was hunting me, I'm cooked.
Yeah.
But anyway, I love it. It's awesome. It's great. I think it's a great way to reach people, and especially as you host events and people in there, people see more potential, bring their own things there. What's coming up in parks? What do you guys have in the immediate that's happening? Any events? Any things we should know about?
Tonight we have our craft night.
We are live.
We're making Easter, just an Easter craft. Just get out of the house.
And people can come today and be a part of that, correct?
Yes, we
And
do
what
have
time is that at?
6 o'clock at our newly renovated 4-H building. So I don't know if anyone's been to the fair, but where all the 4-H
think
kids
someone's been to the
stuff have been.
One or two.
We didn't even have it. There wasn't even a ceiling. It was 2x4. So we've completely renovated the space. So we're looking to show it off with our events. So we have that, and then
Make sure you
April.
take some pictures, post them on Facebook.
We did. Yes, you have to go and like them. But we have, and then Spring Carnival is coming April 16th through the 19th. So the actual carnival comes in. We have over 13 food trucks, live music, stuff like that. Just some family fun. And then, moving forward, we're trying to do something each month. June, we're having a mystery dinner theater. So it's a clue, like a live action Clue, where you actually get clues in an envelope, and it'll say go find a person in a red hat, ask him this, and then when you find the person in the red hat, they'll say the person in the red hat's clue will say if someone asks you this is the answer. So it's a whole, and then someone dies in the middle. So I think that'll be
Someone dying in the middle of something. It's a good time.
really interesting, right? Yeah, and it's 80s prom themed, so it's a murder at an 80s prom.
Nice.
So
My daughter's obsessed with those escape room things.
Yeah.
Similar. Yeah.
yeah,
she probably
so it'll
loves
be
that.
yeah, and then there's a prize
Plus,
if
there's
you
food,
find
Shane. You should go.
yeah. So
2
if-
for 1.
You know my hot button.
but yeah, so and then moving into fair is September. 17th through the 20th.
And fair's theme this year is
Neon Nights.
Neon Nights.
So
Aren't you gonna like confuse all the animals? You're gonna see all the.
it is but Kingman, we're right off Route 66, so it's the 100th anniversary of Route 66.
Very
so we're gonna
cool.
hopefully get some old neon signs and kind of just play into the neon lights.
So Kingman has such a. So you have the Route 66 history. You have like the Old West history. You have a railroad history. I mean, a lot of it overlaps.
Yeah.
It's kind of a unique little hub.
Yeah.
Plus, did you know that not to cut you off, but did you know that the courthouse is the longest standing courthouse in the entire state of Arizona?
No.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I've been there a couple times.
More trivia
Is
for
it?
you.
Yeah.
Went to a ribbon cutting.
I was not in the mood for history then. But good to know now. Next time I'm in there, I'm
I
like,
mean,
Judge,
You
hold
didn't,
on.
you didn't notice the
Did you
stained
know?
glass, huh?
Tombstone claims it, but our facility is actually like the original and longest standing facility.
Really? Why is Tombstone trying to
Tombstone,
steal our thunder?
Yeah,
What's up with that?
but they
Tourist.
hypothetically would have had the longest one, but they demolished that one and rebuilt. Ours
Doesn't
is-
count.
Yes, you're right, Shane. It does not count, and
I'm
we
so
do
tired
count.
of people trying to get these little
Don't take-
technicalities.
don't take
Mohave
away from
County's
us.
older than the state of Arizona. We were a county before Arizona was a state.
I feel like,
Fun fact.
Right
Yeah.
We're gonna do a whole like phase 2 of this show.
I don't know. Yeah.
There's a test at the
I do
end.
a lot of grant
Yeah,
writing.
It's not multiple choice. I am screwed. In fact,
Yeah.
All
I'm
word
like
problems.
50-50.
All
Yeah.
word problems.
Yeah. But it is a very, very rich history, and it's
Mm-hmm.
interesting. How do you tie into at the fairgrounds?
We do that. Luckily, we have a good group that helps in the facility, the rodeos, and we just try to be community support with all of that. But yeah, we have there's a lot of history and we're kind of right in the middle of it. So
You had mentioned rodeo a few times.
Mhm.
What's the rodeo? Do we have like famous rodeoers here? Do we have local rodeo people? Like, does Kingman have like? I'm being a real dum-dum here. Like, is there a rodeo culture of people who participate locally?
we're on the national circuit, so we're a qualifier for NFR in Vegas. It is the Kingsmen that host the radio, so we just kind of facilitate. It's on the fairgrounds grounds, but we don't actually do any of the running of it. But they do a good show.
Yeah.
They get national people because it is a national qualifier. And there's some local histories here. We have some bronc riders and stuff that won world and kind
I
of
feel like that's some stuff someone should tell us. Maybe on social media. or
We need to
something,
know
you
this stuff.
Maybe bring them on
preserve
podcast
the privacy
of.
of
Yeah.
no, but it's
That's
been
the
a
goal,
rich-
Shane. You're
Yeah.
helping me. You're helping me convince them the social media is
Yes.
important.
Yeah, there's a crazy interest. I am not a rodeo person. My brother lives outside of Fort Worth, and to see what real rodeo culture is like is crazy. I mean, it's big money. It's every weekend. I'm like, oh, nice, some animals. That's cool, but to see it bring it around here and kind of hype that up would be super cool.
Yeah. Especially even just at fair, our 4-H program, the auction for 4-H in the community really steps up for them. I mean, the auction brings in over $450,000 for these kids in the community, and
Hold on, that's a
Mohave,
really
it goes
big
back
number.
to the kids. Yeah.
Back that up a little bit. Where did $450,000 come from?
Steaks and bacon.
Yeah, they sell the
I believe
kids
that.
raise their animals and sell. We had
all
a rabbit
Shane's
go
range.
for oh god, the rabbit went for
A bunny.
18,000
What?
or something,
Funny.
or it was.
Jeff,
but,
Google $18,000 rabbit. See what comes up
Yeah.
here.
but I mean that.
What do you mean $18,000?
But that's
only
the
one bowl,
community.
too. That's
Yeah.
it.
Is it
The
the Easter
community
Bunny?
stepping up for these kids at fair. So
It's the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's not even per pound. You got to do
Do
steers.
they eat the $18,000 bunny?
Yeah, you can eat it.
That's what they're.
Yeah.
They're not purchasing as like a pet. Like they're purchasing
Correct.
to eat it.
Yeah, livestock. There,
That's
it's
food.
food.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
much meat
Everything
comes
goes straight
off
to
of?
a
We
processor.
got $30,000
What is that?
cow.
Dollar
I need to
per
get in the
ounce.
money
Yeah.
business.
Dollar per ounce. That's
So
not
much.
18,000. The math is simple.
Hey,
I
how we
mean-
know
So
what business
bunnies-
How
is
big's
in.
a bunny though?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's like, we have so many bunnies at
You want to
Davis
know how much?
Camp.
A
Yeah, we're rich,
I can tell you how
boys.
big a jet ski is.
We're worried about park fees. We got bunnies everywhere. What do you get for a raccoon?
Jordan,
right
you
now?
could have told
Yeah.
us sooner.
Yeah.
I've been out there 6 years. You're
Yeah, I'm bleaching raccoons with long ears, man. I'm trying to get me 18K.
Yeah.
So
A $30,000 cow is
Clearly,
not.
this is not
a
my
thing.
world. Tell me a little bit about the fort. So, I'm aware of what it is. I didn't realize there was so much money happening
And I'm
in
not
this.
there. Yes,
I
it's,
assume the
and-
$18,000 bunny's rare, but
I mean, yeah, but a
They sold 3 of them.
$30,000 cow, a $30,000 cow is not. But that just means how much the community steps up to these kids. These kids are, I mean, they're buying their cows now for fair in September. They're raising them. They have to be able to control them, and everything through all of fair, and to get the ribbons and stuff like that. And then the community is really, they step up for these kids, and it comes from all over. We get kids from all over. Obviously the county, but 4-H, and the 4-H leaders do a really good job. The auction and everything, it goes off really, really well.
that's amazing. Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Literally. I'm
Yeah.
still flabbergasted about $18,000 bunny.
The best
Yeah.
part, the best part is
Did you
it does.
find one?
It goes back to
No,
the kids.
just-
It all goes
just
back
a bunny
to
with a
the
gold bar.
kids, and to teach them to keep going
Just
in the
Google
animal
$18,000
husbandry.
bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is nice.
Yeah, super cool. Of all the things that I thought I'd be super pumped about, I didn't think it would be 4-H.
So what do we get from this?
Call
$18,000
my daughter
bunnies
right after
exist?
this. Why aren't you raising bunnies?
See,
What
yeah.
are you doing on that internet?
This year, 4-H also does like dog agility shows. So at Home and Garden, they're bringing dogs. So their dog shows
Do we
where
do, like,
you know,
little obstacle courses?
yeah. So we're gonna
Oh, yeah.
they're gonna be doing all their dog training classes.
I'll tell you,
for
you
Home
guys
and
have
Garden
social
for
media
spring.
gold up there, by the way. So you better get on this. What's the budget for cameras, Bo? Do we have enough
Yeah.
cameras?
Yeah, we can make it happen. We can make it happen.
It's the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta-
absolutely. Yeah, that's super
Just
awesome.
pick and post. That's what we're trying to do.
Okay, I found an $18,000 bunny, guys.
Oh, this is going to be inappropriate, Jeff.
No, it's not. It's totally okay. It's legit.
Yeah.
But I just want to show
We are
you.
going to get
It
Clear
is
your
an
search
Elvis bunny. That's Elvis bunny.
Ah, get it. outta
18
here.
grand, baby.
I think I'd rather have a
18
real $18,000 bunny than that thing.
That's it.
I'd
yeah.
rather
I'm
just keep
gonna-
my 18 grand.
Yeah. Absolutely. Very cool. Bo, I have no doubt that you're going to take all of the ideas and visions and things that you brought here a little bit more locally to a bigger scale. Is there a possibility to get more county parks? Is that something? I mean, I kind of joked about it because I was Googling before you guys came here. Mohave County's huge. All the parks are like relatively right here.
Mhm. Yeah, you're right. I mean, District 2 and District, well, a little bit. District 2, District 1, and District 4 are the only ones that have parks in them right now, because we handed over Sarah Park to Lake Havasu,
Lake
right?
Havasu.
We used to be a county park, but
Just
I
a
mean,
cool park too.
I think like from what I hear, the history of this position, every park administrator has wanted to establish a new park, but like I started this conversation with, we have amenities in these parks that truly just need love, and without trying to create another park in another location, we need to bring these parks up to code, if you will, and
Yeah.
start to see them function at their highest capacity, and then maybe start leaning into that conversation. Now, if something falls into our lap, I think we all might be quite excited of the new great adventure in Mohave County, but personally in my office and my attention to focus will be supporting them to make sure that their parks are of the highest quality. But the mountain bike park is a $6 million or $9 million mountain bike park in Colorado City. That's brand new land being deeded over to Mohave County in a location that used to have bikes banned. I mean, put that into a picture. Like,
Yeah.
bikes were not allowed, and now they have a mountain bike park.
Is there something we can Google to see what because that's beautiful country up there, and it's. I don't know.
The actual.
How do you
park
get to? Do you still have to go up around through?
for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
But it's Red Rock. Just think of Zion. Think of
Yeah.
the outer skirts of Zion.
It's the
So I-
backside.
So
Yeah.
I've been to Zion a few times, and was it Sand Hollow up
Yep.
there? Like it's some of the prettiest country you
Yep.
ever saw, and it obviously crossed over to the Utah-Arizona border, and you don't ever think about that being part of Mohave County, but
Just that little bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yep.
pretty weird.
But I mean, like those type of situations, and Mohave County Park and the relationship with Mohave County Park and the county. It's Mohave Valley Park, not Mohave County Park. Mohave Valley Park down here, but the county supports that initiative, and at least until the end of the contract, we'll continue to support it in some capacity. And I think there's always an opportunity for more parks to develop, but the truth is we got to stay focused on what we have and kind of get it back up to quality again.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I had told you I ran into Toby and we were just randomly, you know me, I'm always trying to pitch him on wild ideas. It never happened.
Me too.
Thanks, Toby.
What a guy.
And we ended up talking about Davis Camp and all the potential there and all the things. So I have no doubt that with a little focus and open arms, a lot of things could happen.
We've got meetings lined up for big picture ideas at Davis Camp and Hualapai Mountain Park, and if anything comes of it, I'd be grateful. If nothing comes of it, I'd be grateful. I think that we just have assets that aren't being utilized to their best abilities. Like the rental portions are, but you know, I love that Southern California comes and plays at Davis Camp. I'd love it even more if 2,000 of my Bullet City residents were out playing at Davis Camp every weekend. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You know, it just jazzes you up when you see people that you know out playing in the park.
So funny story. We just got done with a meeting. We're working on something on July 1st, and our whole plan was for locals because on July 4th, the weekend, we know it's going to be absolutely bonkers.
Mhm.
And as a local, your option is either get out of town or
Be a part of it.
right.
Mhm.
And so we actually been kind of talking about that same thing. And I'm guessing, I mean, I'm sure you guys are full, but Davis Camp probably is not that busy until the weekend hits. And then it's absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, during the summer, it's pretty well packed every weekend. I mean, holidays are a completely different animal. I mean, we got lines all the way down to the bridge and all the way up to Catherine's Landing, and I mean, we're quite the commodity when it comes to holiday weekends during the summer. But I mean, we hold our own on just regular summer weekends too. It's
But you
wild.
would be shocked at the amount of day users in both the parks. I mean, in all of the facilities we have, but just sitting in the office at Davis Camp, I've spent a couple of days there now, not enough to really create a thesis, but the amount of traffic that comes through that front gate and that are playing and engaging in the park. I mean, whether they live here or not, there's still people that are going down to the shoreline every day or just going to go to the dog park or kids playing on the playground. And I mean, it's pretty awesome. And I'm assuming you could tell me the exact same story. Yeah. It's cool. I mean, it's really cool when you start to get into parks. I mean, I geek out on recreation, but
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. If somebody wanted to, you know, we get this out there, somebody goes, man, that sounds awesome. I want to help. What do they do?
sponsor us.
You got a sponsorship thing there?
Yeah, we have a bunch of events of our own coming up, and we got a couple opportunities built into our sponsorship packet. It depends on how you want to get involved. You want to host an event? Reach out immediately. You want to sponsor an opportunity? Reach out immediately. If you have a park that you'd love to support in some unique way through a nonprofit or a club or maybe just your own donation, reach out immediately. I mean, there's an opportunity to be made in any of these directions. We just got to have the conversation. So,
Very cool.
but we do have a sponsorship packet defined that can be found on the website.
I believe so.
Okay.
We think
Can we
so?
find that on the
Yeah.
website? But we want to connect the community as much as possible. And truly, like I brought up Lake Havasu going to the fair. We want to see business involvement with the county fair across the whole county. So getting folks that don't usually, I mean, not just Kingman. We want to see it all the way. So
Are people pretty localized? I mean, do people from Kingman come down to Davis Camp, or do people from Havasu go to the Hualapais? Or my buddy is from Havasu, who hurt his ankle, so answered my own question there.
Well, that's the nice thing about the annual pass. It's good for both parks. So people buy it at Hualapai and then go down to Davis Camp. So they do travel.
Listen, I'm gonna catch a lot of heat for. I think that's super cheap.
no, you're
right.
It's super cheap.
I want to, like ski
Listen,
passes.
a Carl's Jr. hamburger's $13 now.
I know.
So
Yeah, it's cheaper than an
They'll
evening
buy
out with
them
your
all
wife.
day long.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna punch him in the mouth when he says $12 to get into the gate.
Yeah, and that's one of the selling things. It's just a regular day use pass. One day is $12, but to come in as many times as you want for a year is $65. So
I'm doing the math in my head right now. I have overpaid so much.
Well, the senior pass is only 35 for 6
Veterans are free, right?
Okay.
yeah,
Damn! Look at this county taking care of us.
62. Oh,
You're safe, Argo.
I'm good. I'm right.
He's
I'm
getting
in,
the pass today, dude. He's on
Yeah.
his way.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But I want to kind of structure it in a sense of like your ski resort pass, where like you have this all-encompassing pass, no blackout dates, come as much as you want. Then you have one that's like, I just want to come to weekdays to avoid the crowds. There's that price. I really only use it on the weekends. There's that price. I want access just to Davis or just to Hualapais. Like these tiered pass opportunities. And I'm sure this is another thing. A park administrator is coming in. We're going to change this. And we're going to do that. But I think like this pass structure, because I've already gotten calls where people complain about the pass, and maybe we can outline it a little bit differently to make it more, even more
Claim that
aggressive.
it's too cheap.
Honestly, yeah, too expensive. Yep. You pencil it out, you're like, it's like 67 cents a day, bud. Like,
Yeah, it's
I mean, listen,
Yeah.
I'm all for tremendous value, but when you just talk about how much you pay for other things in other places, I mean, I really like launching at Jack Smith, so don't ban me or nothing, but
Yeah.
$180 is crazy money.
you can launch on that pass too.
Yeah, well,
on the $65 pass, he's telling.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
You know, that is crazy though. Those fees, that's crazy because like the national park pass. Let's say you just want to go to Catherine Landing, it's $50 for your boat for the whole year, and you can buy an all access to every national park for $80. Like,
Yeah.
it's still cheaper than your. You really like Jack Smith,
He does.
It's a good place to launch.
Captain Jack's.
And then River City's right down the road when I leave.
Oh, there you
so-
go. Good pizza.
There's reasons
Yeah.
for that.
I mean, listen, I have my reasons, and really half the battle, I like to go south when I launch. I like to go down towards Pirates, towards Stopak. So it's like kind of the right place.
Well, in the water too. Boating, love boating lingo, but like the water down there is deeper,
Yes.
no matter what. Like
I
up
can
here,
survive on 2 units of
Yep.
water and go where I want to go. And
Yep.
Mhm.
I know it well enough. We had talked many times. I'd seen you post about it. The water levels do seem a little crazy.
They called for 3 units at most times through March. 3
Yeah.
units.
Water's really high right now. for
Yeah, it's
March.
awesome, which
wild.
is actually an unheard of problem, but it's so high that I couldn't go to the beaches that I normally stop at in the gorge. I like pulling some of those little spots. It's too high. You go right to the
Saying ag
rocks.
demands. So there's an opportunity to fallow your lands, and a lot of folks fallowed their lands, which means they don't call for their water allocations. Federal government pays them back to not draw on their water allocations so that we can retain water. That's every 3 years, and they have to start pulling their water again. So the ag demands are kicking in. That's what I'm being told, and I could be spreading lies across the internet right now.
Well, listen.
Ah.
I'm pretty certain.
Here's the
on mine.
craziest thing is if you can find anybody who can explain the total water picture to me, I'd be absolutely tickled.
I think me, you, and Travis Lingenfelter should have a whack at it because
I want to know. I mean,
I
I'm
spent
telling
a
you,
lot
know
of
me,
time
I'm
on
batshit
That's a
crazy
separate
about it.
podcast. We'll get him and that other guy.
you know
on
what
there.
we need to bring in too, truthfully, is an electric utility CEO of your choice, Travis Lingenfelter, and I would love to be part of that. And just because your electric utility, this solar energy creation, is taking away the demand for hydropower as well. So
Which is crazy.
I
Yeah.
know.
Like Hydra's been
You're
one
fighting-
of the
you're-
best, most proven and
to
long-standing.
hit your peaks without any startup.
Yes.
Yep. So now we just blanketed Laughlin, or hypothetically, are going to blanket Laughlin and more solar as well. So
Which
I better get off this.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't understand. And again, I'm a big dumb animal, so I might be completely wrong about all this too. But you're going to take hundreds of acres, butcher it, slap down all these things, and we're just going to call that good nature. Like I just can't wrap my head around.
I'm not. As a parks guy,
Yeah, it's just
Not
not my
representing the
not my
county.
cup of tea. And that dry lake bed used to be super cool going to Vegas.
on the left hand side.
Yes.
Yeah, people still recreate there constantly, drive their dirt bikes around, and what's going off up there a lot is the paragliders.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's always like some naked girl out there taking pictures too. You ever
I've
see
heard of
that?
it. I've heard of it.
Yeah. Just so back in the day, you guys have to listen to my story time now. I have to go to the auctions. I used to buy all of our used cars, and so Thursdays and Friday mornings I had to drive up, be there early, and I would drive by, and there's always photographers out there. It's the dry lake bed, it's a cool backdrop, the sunrise. And I look over one day, and there's just a bunch of naked girls standing over there. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? And then you realize that's where all these like Instagram girls go out, take their little modeling pictures and this and that. And I just laughed.
Now they're getting a suntan from the solar field.
Yeah, now they're cooking. Yeah. That's a whole nother thing. But to be perfectly honest, I would love to have that conversation from a very inquisitive point of view. I don't really understand it. I don't really get why we can't sort this out, other than there's a lot of people with a lot of interests. And,
Well, I'm sure that there's not many people that can agree with many of the things that Gavin Newsom decides to do, but the desalination efforts, I think, is a very vital,
it's
vital
20 years
discussion.
late. They've been doing
I
it in
know.
other parts of the
I
world
know.
for 20 years.
But really, just to be able to pull off California's water allocations, that's essentially what they would be doing is
Right.
alleviating themselves from the demand level in some capacities. But would really help.
Well, and also quit wasting the snowfall that you do get and the runoff and the rain. You're right. That's a whole nother podcast.
I'm still on 6-month probation. Let's hold on.
So when's that over?
Yeah, I don't know.
When can we schedule that?
He's like, not soon enough.
Yeah, we just reset Bo's.
What's that? That's his email going up.
Yeah, Bo, we're gonna put you back on.
Did we get any comments on the live? Do we need to answer any questions?
No, we're good.
Okay.
No, it's yapping. Well, I need to share on mine. I apologize.
We've had a blast though, and getting to know the team, and truly like you come into a new job and you're so scared of what am I going to be met against, and like what I've seen is just nonstop care. You have staff across the board, doesn't matter what their position in the parks, they care about the parks, and they want every guest to have the best experience as possible, and all the way down to the smallest thing, to like, you know, those bigger incidents, you know, the fights and all that going on and whatever a park may bring with it. But I think that our staff is dedicated to making sure the recreation in Mohave County is pretty good, and it's been fun to watch.
Well, I'll speak on behalf of the public, because that's what title I've given myself. Is we really appreciate it, man. We love our parks. They're a blast. If they get better, awesome. If you guys keep posting more stuff on social media, so I can know that I didn't know there were petroglyphs right there, or you know, whatever else I didn't know. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, and I look forward to see what you guys do. And I give you an open invite whenever you guys got something going on, you want to promote it. The invitation is standing. So
Awesome.
appreciate you guys, Bo. Appreciate you bringing everybody down here. It wasn't that bad, right?
No.
Just talking with a bunch of lights.
Yeah.
That's fun. I appreciate it, and I think more opportunities like this. So if you're also listening in and you think, hey, it'd be great to have the parks come down and talk to our Kiwanis Club or Rotarians or even just a special interest group in any capacity, we'd happy to send any of our staff down and kind of educate you on what can take place or meet with you one-on-one to talk about event planning and programming as well. So.
Yeah. And I can tell you, it seems like just this intention really kind of opens the door. It felt like, you know, the county parks were just kind of on their own path for a while, and feels like it's, hey man, doors open. Let's see what we can do.
Let's see what we can do. I want to be Risk's best friend and worst enemy. You know,
That's how the best things are. So.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for taking time out of your day. I hope you don't have to go down to a bunch of heat down at the park.
It's just a bunch of raccoons.
It's just a bunch of raccoons.
Well, you're not going to get them anyway. So, you know what's really odd is raccoons are wildly popular right now. You have people like trying to pet them and touch them.
I'm one of them. If I find a baby raccoon, I'm taking that thing home.
That's
There's your $18,000.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it the mascot.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You
See?
should get a little raccoon mascot.
See what I'm saying? Name him
Look,
Davis
these
or
are
something.
$1 million ideas.
See what I'm saying?
Stopping
See?
here.
Yeah.
Think of the social media.
That's
A
right.
baby raccoon.
Just a live
That's going to be a
feed.
hit.
Just
Yeah.
a live feed
Just
of
a
a
live
coon.
feed. Yeah.
Might make me millions. You never know.
Just gotta leave the owls alone.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
owls
the owls
are
can't
a
touch
different
that.
stuff.
I ain't messing around.
I wouldn't.
No, not a fan. All right, guys. I'll leave you to it. Appreciate you guys.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Thanks,
Thank
Finley.
you.
Welcome to Findlay Chevrolet GMC. Dependable Chevrolets, powerful GMCs, advanced technology, comfort, capability, friendly team, stress-free visits, certified service and quality you can trust. Visit us today.